Hello, everyone. I am your humble host, the Humble Gamer, back once again from the abyss for more Banjo-Tooie. And as you can hear by that echoey noise in the background, I have a friend with me today. It's my friend.
Hello.
Hello. Who are you? Who are you, stranger?
So, well, you can call me Craig. That's fine.
Yeah, you call him Craig. There you go. That's all that you need to know. His name's Craig. He is the mysterious stranger joining me today. I thought I'd bring him along on my little journey through this sort of post-commentary video. I didn't feel like doing live commentary on this because it was just basically backtracking before doing the last world of the game. And I just could not be bothered. Like the last week and a half has been like really dreary and like just I haven't felt like actually doing any live commentary. I've been playing games, of course, but I haven't really felt like doing any videos. So um, that's why I haven't done any Banjo-Tooie videos in a bit. Hopefully I'll be like doing hopefully I'll be doing the last world soon though. But while you're watching all of this happen on the screen, me and Craig were already having a conversation before the video started, which he is so eager about us continuing, which is
No.
the difference between British people and Americans.
Well,
Way to start a controversial topic, Craig.
I mean, you as you reluctantly refer to yourself, and what I was getting at is the fact that there's this place in America, because we were talking about serving sizes earlier and how like Robbie was making me feel bad because we put a lot of what did you call them, rashes of bacon on
Oh
our
yeah,
food.
yeah, call them rashes.
So he finds it just astonishing the fact that I used to work at a deli. We used to put like 7 or 8 slices of bacon on just as default, and his comment was, "No wonder you're all so fat."
Hey, hey, that's wrong. I didn't say that. There's no proof. You got no proof I ever said that. You got
Uh,
absolutely none. Not
I mean, it's not like
zilch.
you can edit the video and just like copy paste the audio for me saying something later. uh,
Oh god,
but
I never do that actually. That's something I should do more of. That'd be really funny. But I don't know. I just when I edit videos, I really cannot be bothered to put too much into them because I mean nobody watches them. Really. I mean I beat myself up about this, but I swear nobody watches my videos, so I don't put that much like effort into them edit wise. I just record a video and then make sure it doesn't have too much garbage in it when nothing happens. And because I mean, if you're gonna make a gaming video, it might as well have progress in it. Like all the wandering around aimlessly, getting nowhere. Like that's just don't leave that in when you make a let's play because that's so boring to watch. Unless you've got like
um,
actually good commentary over the top of it, then it is just very boring.
I
Um,
mean, I do perfectly understand that. But can you explain to me what's actually going on, the liberty of playing Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie for that matter? But I
your
can
mic
tell
was
you that.
being very strange there. You said something about Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Can you repeat that?
Oh, can you elaborate what's happening right now? Because I've liberty of playing these
You've
games.
never had the liberty of playing this game, so your mic is like sort of cutting out now and then. Uh, anyway, oh god, loads of noise. Well, I'll explain while you fix that shit up. Basically what's going on right now is a ton of backtracking. I've beaten most of the worlds in the game. There's one world left. And I basically, between worlds, there's stuff that I couldn't do prior to doing the world I just finished that I can now do before entering the next world. So I wanted to sort of do a few of these. I wanted to get these things done and out of the way before going to the last world. And of course, I had to open the last world up as well. So right now, I'm just sort of going around, figuring things out, doing some of the things that I couldn't do before. There is actually going to be a cut later in the video where I go into a silo and I click Wooded Hollow, and it cuts to me going to the wasteland, the where Grunt Industries is, because I actually missed something. in the
Right.
video. Like I didn't go to Grunty Industries to pick something up. Grunty Industries is one of the worlds in the game.
Hmm.
So I didn't pick something up there during the video, so I sort of recorded again today, and got that clip of me going back to get the thing I missed, and then I cut it into this video. So that's going to be in there as well, and it extended the video about a minute and a half, 2 minutes as well, which is good because it was only like 14 minutes long before. So it's you know, I'm just backtracking in this video really. I mean, the next videos are going to be me doing the last world of the game, and that's going to be insane because the last world of the game doesn't have a floor. It takes place in the sky, so I'm going to have to be
Ugh.
super duper careful, and I don't even remember the world. Honest to God, I'm really scared of doing the next world because I don't remember it. Like I have almost no memory of the world other than it takes place in the sky. Like I remember a bin. I remember there's like
Hmm.
a mountain in the middle. Oh, I did this a couple times in the video where I checked like jiggy tips and viewpoints. Don't worry about that. It extended the video, which is nice anyway. But I needed to know what I was doing. Um, but yeah, you know, I barely remember anything about the last world, so I'm quite scared to do it. But you know what? You know what? Credit where credit is due. Yeah, I've played a lot of this game with very, very blurry memories of the
Hmm.
last time I played it, and I've done a pretty damn good job up to this point. I mean, there's been issues, obviously, technical issues and all that sort of garbage. You know what I mean? It happens in Let's Plays. But I've had a good time, and that's what matters. You know, I've always loved Banjo, and I was really, really happy to get to do this game. And I do have, you know, plans to carry on doing games on YouTube. I just, you know, obviously don't know when or how. Like next year, I kind of, you know, I already said what I wanted to do next year. I wanted to do ukulele, and the oh, actually, I haven't said anything about that one yet, so I'll keep that one a secret. But yeah, there's two main games I want to do next year. So, but that's not the point. That's not the point of this. Um, you haven't played Banjo-Tooie, have you? Oh, well, you haven't played
No,
Banjo.
no, I haven't had the liberty of playing either of these games, but I played many games similar to the genre. I guess the thing I could pick out that's really closest from what I can see of the art style would have been Conker's Bad Fur Day.
It was made by the same company. Um,
Ah, yes, Rare. So good
Rareware.
at what they do.
Oh, they were very good. It's a shame, really, because like these days, Rareware still exists, but the company is really just a shell of its former self. Anything they make now, even if it's good, really isn't like to do with that Rare that made
Hmm.
these games. You know, it's a completely different Rare now. You know, there's a couple of people still in the company that have been there since the beginning, or well, a very long time ago anyway. But like, there's only like 2 or 3 people out of an entire team of like 20 people. So it's well, there's more than that, I think. But you know, the point is, there's like barely anyone left in the team that's actually there from the original team. And none of them are really that important. You know, none of the musicians or the artists or the story writers or anything are there anymore. So it's kind of sad, really. Rareware really went downhill after what Microsoft did. And I mean, their new game does look good, but if it is good, I'm not going to consider it a Rare game. I'm just going to consider it one of those sort of, you know, new age classics that people love so much. What's it called again? Sea of
Well,
Thieves? I think their new game is called.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
I think it's called
Um,
Sea of Thieves. It's like a pirate game, I think.
but actually, I think I do remember one of the first Rare games I did play, but it's actually thought to be one of their worst and biggest flops.
Uh,
Uh,
what's that?
grabbed by the ghoulies.
Oh, that was after their Microsoft transition. Do you know Microsoft really kicked them in the balls, man? And it wasn't their fault either. It was like the fact that like Rareware had sort of fallen out of grace when Sony and Microsoft jumped into the game. You know, Sony and Microsoft obviously put all other small companies to shame when they sort of jumped in with their new gen consoles like Xbox and PlayStation. Um, Oh, by the way, this is where it cuts to. I see. I click Wooded Hollow, but I actually come out yeah, here in the quagmire, not the wasteland. Um, I cut that obviously because I missed something. This footage was recorded today. I recorded this literally 3 hours ago. Um, it was not that long ago. But hey ho. Um, this level is fucking horrible, dude. And my videos of it were absolutely horrible as well. I like some of my commentary in this Let's Play is absolute garbage, and I understand that perfectly. It is garbage, but there's nothing I can do. Like, unless I could afford a really good mic, this is all I have. You know, like what I'm using right now is a Turtle Beach headset, but it's a cheap Chinese Turtle Beach headset. So
Okay.
the headset is actually good. Like the sound coming out of it is really good, but the microphone it
Hmm.
has sounds not like a potato, but it is really like scratchy and scritchy. So like when I edit this, I'm gonna have to turn my audio down quite a lot, and mellow it out, to sort of fit with yours, and then sort of obviously yours will go up, and the audio of the game will go down a bit. You know, editing is weird, but hey ho, you know, we do what we need to
Oh,
do.
shit, you just reminded me of something. So one of the reasons that my microphone actually gets like really staticky and unclear sometimes is because I don't do what most people do and use like a headset or fucking USB. No, I actually have like a stage mic up here, like a fancy ass microphone on a stand connected to my desk with an XLR cable to it. It goes into a phantom power box, and it's a bunch of technical crap, but I wanted it to be nice. And basically the issue that I run into is the XLR cable, which runs from my microphone to the phantom power box, is a piece of shit. And I actually need to replace it because the wire is actually just coming apart, basically.
Alright. Just pointing out, I just cut back there when I left that room to when I actually came out the silo. That coming out the silo there is actually where the video continued from the cliff top. I just sort of cut and put the Grunty Industries footage in between. So I feel like this is turning into a commentary rather than a fucking like an actual DVD commentary type thing. Um, but anyway, you know, so this is sort of one of the
Hmm.
cooler parts of the game right here. You when you open a world, you get to do one of these cool little puzzle solving things in order
Oh,
to
you were
open
telling
the
me
next
about
world.
these.
Yeah, they're really awesome. They're really well created. Well, this isn't the one I was talking about to you. The one I was talking about is in the first game, and it's where the idea for this puzzle came from to open worlds in this game. They had
Hmm.
like a little sort of mini game thing in the first game where bottles would give you puzzles like this, puzzle pictures to put puzzles back in place, uh, and
Alright.
and it was a fucking hard. Um, but in this game, it's sort of used as a way to open worlds, and it's quite easy all the way up to the end, and it's just really fun. It's a really neat way of opening a world in a game, you know what I mean? And then when you finish the puzzle, you know, you get the all okay and the great jiggy wiggy jiggy crystal thing here in the floor just opens up the next world for you. You know, this is such a great, well-designed game. I don't really feel like I said yesterday in a Discord, that I don't like calling games masterpieces because the word masterpiece gets thrown around way too much these days in art. Like
Uh-huh.
the word masterpiece is by definition supposed to be something that's a masterwork. You know, it's supposed to be
Yeah.
uh, something made by a master of the art it was made by, you know, and I feel like just calling any old thing a masterwork of gaming, like any old game, calling it a masterwork of gaming is really stupid, and I don't like it. You know, this like I don't like calling any game a masterpiece because I don't think any game really deserves that title.
Hmm.
I will very, I will be willing to say that there are masterpieces of genres, so, you know, within specific game genres, I'll consider games to be masterpieces, but games themselves I won't consider masterpieces because it's sort of it's counterproductive to call any old game a masterpiece. You know, it has to
Uh-huh.
be dependent on what you're talking about. It has to be topical. You know, is it a masterpiece of the horror genre? Is it a masterpiece of the fantasy genre? Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're coming up on the end of the video here. So, is there sort of, I know it was really quick, but is there any sort of closing words? Um,
Well, I mean, going off of what you were saying, like, yes, there may be masterpieces within like each individual genre, but gaming has come a very far way in the last 20 years, and even like now, we're still making great developments. However, I think on the console side of things, especially, development slowed down, which is really disappointing. But we're reaching a point where Microsoft and Sony need to understand that they need to be able to charge a little bit more for better hardware. But I don't know if that's going to happen. At least
well,
not yet.
well, I think, I think with that sort of final closing quote, I'd like to say, uh, I've been really enjoying this game, even though it seems like in some videos I'm not, and I look forward to finishing it. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.